Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with ship evolution again, or space station evolution in this case. So yeah, let's just continue with our space station build. All right, so first things first, we probably need a ship to be on there. So we should take care of that. We also did add another mod. I mean, feel free to suggest any mods that I should add here that would be more like ease of life kind of situation more than, you know, game breaking in an essence. I mean, building repairs game breaking already, so let's put that on the side for now. But we did add another one, which is a binocular. So I like the binocular so that way we can see a little bit further whenever we need to. So binocular is nice, so if there is a Mayday, we can at least kind of zoom out or zoom in, see what's there. So here, wow, I wasn't expecting it to be that far to be honest, but looks like there's a ship over there, and a ship that we've encountered once before, and that is a very close zoom. Was not expecting that. Interesting. And it's interesting because there's warheads all over this one, and we are like probably 9k away, and look how far of a zoom we can get out of it. There is interior turret over there. I don't see any other weapons. We could probably get in from the front, given that those warheads won't blow up on us, but that is something we probably want to gather sooner than later for parts. But I want to evolve one of these smaller ships because we can utilize the ship for hydrogen. We can utilize it for parts and things like that as well. So either ship should do. Probably this one, mainly because it's a large car container. This one doesn't really have much. It's more of a traveling ship or a pointless ship in an essence. So if we grab this one and go there, we should attach like a hydrogen tank and everything like that. So these batteries kind of got to go. And these batteries are mainly actually supposed to be for discharging. Access denied. Why? What is going on? Oh, I never took them over. That's an interesting aspect. Okay. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. We just attached them a while back, but we never took them over. So we're gonna have to take them over and then discharge them so that it can go into the base or anywhere else, because we don't necessarily need this one to be charged at all. Actually, we're not even on the space station anymore, so that's another nifty thing, I guess. So at this point, we're just recharging the main ship, if anything, which is a good thing and also a bad thing because it's not necessary to do that. There's not much we can do about it now. So I was hoping to put a hydrogen tank back here, so at least we could load up a hydrogen tank. So the batteries, they probably have to go elsewhere. Looks like we can unhook it by taking out this spot right here. Is there a conveyor that we can get through here? No, there's not. That is... shoot. Yeah. There's no good way to do this based on the way we have it. The hydrogen tank back here wouldn't really be useful. So, okay, that's out of the picture. So how should we take care of this then? I mean, we could just take out the thrusters and place them elsewhere. I mean, we could do that. Looks like that might be the best bet, but we still gotta get rid of these batteries. I think we should use the other ship to attach it for now. Yeah, I think we do this. Chop this off, chop this one off. Chop this one off as well. And then that way we have a conveyor junction right there, which we can take. over, I believe. That's on the interior. I mean, the conveyor junction's there, and we still could put a thruster down here. What's underneath this? That's part of the thruster, is it? No, it's not. So we could do 2 downward thrust now, or upward thrust now, since we have the space for it. So that's a good thing. So we do this and this. So that should situate that at least. We have enough downward thrust, so we won't necessarily need more. But if we did want more, we could do this. Okay, so that should situate it. Now we just gotta move the batteries and attach them elsewhere. Let me see. We could put a mag plate on this to get it attached there, or we could attach it to the main ship or even the base for now. For the station, so we can get the battery recharged, but the batteries got charged anyways because of the uranium from this ship here. But I think if we get rid of it, it'll be a little more helpful. So let's just do that really quick. Somehow. Alright, the thrusters we gotta fix because we had them as empty ship brakes and gas. Well, more of the gas that needs the fixing. So ups and downs. Okay, so this thing moves okay. Alright, that turret on the top makes it really bad because it's so high up now. So that gets a little messy. I mean, I don't even know why I put a turret there, to be honest, but yes, I guess it's fine for now. Oop, going the wrong way. I'm just gonna line it up right here if I can. Back this thing up a little bit. I'm gonna try to attach the batteries. Ooh. I'm a little discombobulated in terms of where I am. Alright, we're not too bad here. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna throw it here for now. Not the best look, but just gonna attach it because I don't necessarily need these batteries here. It works better on the station. I really should get rid of this turret. This is not helpful whatsoever to us. Okay, so we can just, I think, slightly pitch this the right way. Let's back it up, right? Okay, that's part of the grid. And all we have to do to release our ship is right over here. And we are separate, I believe. Yes, we are. But we need to change it to a ship because it got converted to a station. Perfect. There you go. So that's what we needed. We needed this to be let go in that case. All right, so we're going to put a large hydrogen tank right over here. A little out of place, but that's fine. Because we're going to need this to fill up down the line. And I feel like, ooh, all this right here that's protecting our cargo kind of might be getting in the way when we need to get connected in the station. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and then we're just gonna put some panels. I think that'll be a little bit more helpful in this case. Here, so get a bit of a more flatter area for all this, and of course we could design all this to like fill up the tank and everything like that, so we don't lose it. But I don't think it's that necessary or so. But let's see, what can we do? I guess we could just do that, and then even with this, we just do half blocks along the lines here. Something like that, I guess will work. Can't do anything here. We could do something at the bottom, but the bottom's more than likely gonna be just panels in this case here. That's about it. Alright, where's that extra panel I threw on? Right there. That's fine. We'll leave it. So yeah, that's going to hold hydrogen for us so we can transfer it back to here. It's a mini hauler for now. I mean, we're not going to get a lot of hydrogen out of that station anyway, so it should be okay. And then, of course, we're going to test out the AI defensive piece because that's something that you guys have been commenting about adding on so we can reach the full potential of the weaponry. And I honestly haven't really used it. So yeah, this can detect and target locked enemy grids up to 2,500 meters. It can be set to flee to the target location when it detected enemies. Okay, so, but I think still, if I could be wrong, but so with this, we still need to target, I believe, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that one out. I honestly been playing around with drones a little bit, but not too much with especially the AI ones a lot. So I'm gonna have to figure out how that kind of works out, but for the most part it looks like it's gonna be able to detect pretty far away, which is good, but that means we have to lock in if anything, because with the assault cannons they can go as far as 1,400 meters. So but if you leave it by default, it only shoots 800. So I think we have to still lock in, if anything. Right? We'll figure that out. Anything special about this? Probably not. Defend against enemies. Subsystem weapons, lock target. Oh, target lock grids that meet the above conditions. Okay, there you go. That's why. Flee trigger, that's not. Ah, interesting. Never knew about this, but it's not triggering anything anyways. Evasive maneuvers. Yeah, we'll take evasive maneuvers. Okay, that's interesting. So does it just work off the bat, or do I have to program it to do some stuff? Now we're going to turn on AI behavior, I believe, right? So we turn it on. It'll search for enemies. Okay. And it should do what it needs to be doing. I hope that's the right setup. But, of course, you guys tell me. I haven't played around with it enough to know. And, of course, we're going to head on over to the space station, which is about a K away, which is not too far. Fill up on what we need to fill up and return. I mean, we could also do acquisitions too, so we could always grab the acquisitions and come back and return this way. I mean, this way we're not like fully attached to the station itself like we've been doing for the most part, so that kind of helps out with the freedom of being further away and also get away from the bubble when ships come in here and go around and attack us like it did in previous times, which has been a bit of a nuisance. Okay, this ship is a little bit bigger than I actually thought it would be. So, am I able to connect through here? Looks like I might be able to. Potentially not the smoothest way, but looks like it's gonna work out okay. Where is the conveyor? Right there. There we go. Spin this a little bit further. Is that the most we can go? Yeah, we can, because that is okay. So this is not the best connector for this ship. The best connector is probably this one there. Is there another one on this side? No. Okay, so we need to figure out a front connector eventually for this thing. All right, since we detached from here, it's been a while since I came back here for any contracts. So look at this. We get reactor components, bulletproof glass, and that's about it. Canvas, I guess we could just make anyways too. Not a big deal. And looks like that's about it. There's a lot of search contracts here. Okay, what's at the store? The clan cola. Ooh, that's a lot for hydrogen. That's good. Get all that. So that fills it up. Let's see how much that filled it up by. Nice. Nearly half the tank, basically. Ooh, magnesium powder. So we could buy like nickel ore and make stuff and sell it. Or like say they with silicon. You buy silicon and sell bulletproof glass. So that's always an idea. Okay, so looks like we are... That's all we can purchase for now. Should I buy more data pads? Because they become useful in terms of gravel. So we could probably do that. There's an oxygen tank here. Or do we remove it? I think we removed it, actually. There used to be... No, wrong ship. I was thinking more of the business shipment. Or half of the business shipment. That had a interesting piece to it, which was a oxygen tank. All right, 18 data pads. That's a lot to get through. So let's just do this quickly. Okay, that's all done. Any new stations? No. That really stinks. That's crazy. Is it just not working correctly? ISTC. Create marker. GPS. ISTC. These are all of them right here. Jeez. And there's nothing remotely close to us whatsoever. Which was to be expected because we've flown to a more remote location with this station right here. But I was hoping to get something at least a K away. If a K away would be nice. Not a K, 1,000 kilometers would be decent. Because I could do 1 or 2 jumps to get to that point. But everything's at 24 or 2,000 or so, which is crazy. Yeah, that's just interesting. Yep, nothing good at all. So that's out of the picture. Okay, so we got hydrogen, we got acquisitions to deal with later down the line. We could just collect a whole bunch of them and redeem them later, so it's not a big deal. We do need to figure out a front connector. We could throw a connector right here, so get rid of that welder, if anything, or I have an idea as well for that. Instead of just getting rid of the welders. Okay, so flying back, we gotta be careful. We can't crash right into the station, so we don't have to go too fast then. We have a camera on here, so we need to do view. Yeah, we had the camera. And yeah, solar panels looking very much like a ship itself. So I had an idea in terms of getting this into a connector. So maybe get rid of the welder here and throw in a connector here. But it needs to be a little bit further. That's going to match up with that. That's crazy. It might actually have to be a piston in this case. Can I chop this one up? Yes and no. A piston maybe a little too far, right? Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's a little too far. Because even if I put a connector here, it outweighs the grinders there, so that's not going to work out. So another best thing to do is probably cut this one here out and put in a conveyor here instead. Now we could probably do a piston. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then maybe not this connector, but this connector could work if it had multiple points for the welder. So I could do it this way and just have the one welder if necessary. Probably not necessary, but I think the grinders will actually grind this down though. So that's the tricky part now, because it's a subgrid now. So if I turn this on, okay, that works okay. What about this one? No, okay, that works out okay. So we basically just lose out on a welder basically. So that sucks. But I'm not too worried about that. But you know what we can also do is turn this into a welder instead. That could work out. So the grinding will be these two, and then this one right in the middle will be welding. How well that works, I have no idea. I'm probably not the best, but it's gonna have to work out for now. We'll keep both connector. Actually, no, we can't. We don't have both connectors. We only have one connector now. So here's the connector. We're here for switch locking, and since we have a station, we can start kind of making some docking or so if we need to. Probably best to dock. Yeah, we could dock right over here. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's just hope. I should build. Yeah, I should build it like this. Give it that extra block just in case I ram it a little too hard, because it's likely gonna happen for whatever reasons. That's just my way. Okay, so we'll grab this thing down this way, and gyroscope's a little too fast, but it's fine. Ooh. Alright, we're a little hovering around our hauler, but it's okay. So we are gonna be like this. Okay, so that's attached. Docked in for the moment. Not the ideal spot, but that's gonna work for now. The hydrogen can be offloaded into these. So I can turn these into stockpile, but I think it's gonna stockpile off of that ship also. So for the moment, I should just do unlock. And then let's choose the furthest one to stockpile for now. And I'll take from there, hopefully not from the other ship. Okay. Other than that, let's throw in the data pad so that can get grinded down or dismantled. So let that get dismantled and we should be good there. So we got docking. This ship, once again, fairly useless. Just more of a scouting drone, if anything. I don't even know where to put that for now. Could put up here, but I am gonna work on something over there, so we'll wait for that for a sec. Other than that, I feel like this ship is like good to go as is. We just gotta get rid of this and fix this up a little bit in terms of the cargoes and everything like that, which should probably go in the station. But that's not the evolution I want to do today. It's more about the station for now. And I also want to get that Mayday too. There's multiple Maydays, as you see here. There's one right over here too. This one might be an easier one to take over, but it's more or less the same ships that we've been dealing with too. So we also need to add a defense drone on this guy too. So let's do that. Where can we put a defense drone? I guess we could throw it in this section here, more or less. Maybe even right over here, if anything. Probably not the best idea, but let's get a nice spot to have. So throw that there. That should fix it up, hopefully. We need more detector components. Shoot. That's something we don't make too often, and we sell often. And we haven't scavenged in a long time, actually. So that's why we are running out of these things. But it's fine. They'll get fixed up. Okay, and then that way... You can say BB for Big Blue. gonna be target enemies, weapons, lock target. That's fine. And we'll turn on the AI behavior. We should be okay. All right, so that means that we're flying towards those guys there. We gotta be sure we're not as close as 14 away with the assault cannons, but we also do have artillery turrets as well, which is 200 meters or 2K. So we get 2K close, is gonna start aiming for it. But of course, the good news is that we don't have ammo for it. Oh, well, hold that thought. We do have ammo for it, so that is definitely gonna be interesting. We have a lot of artillery shells there. Of assault cannons. We don't have too many. I think most of it was in there, but we should be okay. Yeah, I think we're more than enough to go scavenge, if anything. If this ship is good to go, we can test run it and go to the Mayday. So we'll oh, are we? Nope, we're not. We're locked in now, actually. So we were unlocked, but I just locked ourselves in. We'll bring this thing back a little bit here. And I love adding these doors because it's easier for me to get through. And I could actually do like a half panel here to protect it a little bit more if I really, really wanted to, I believe. So you do like a heavy kind of like half panel and throw it right like this. I think that would be interesting. I mean, the window's there too. You can also go crazy and throw in, what is that curved thing? Actually, not really, but I was thinking something like this. Actually, that could kind of work. And you can get in there, and it also protects the turret a little bit. So that's an interesting way of doing it in terms of having a doorway. Probably not gonna go that route, but yeah, that kind of worked out. Okay, so let's grab this here. I should turn off build and repair really quick first so it doesn't build it while I mess with it. And build and repair should be transferred to space station instead of leaving it on this station. So that's something we got to take care of too. I want to build more another tier back here. So I'm going to do that, but I am going to also window it a bit. So what I'm going to do is going to throw in that extra one block right here as well. Let me just grab a steel plate like this instead because I'm lazy to get back there. Okay, so I'm going to have that kind of windowed out later too. So basically we'll do this projector right in front of us. It's projecting in front, so we just go backwards, I believe it was. And we have enough to go backwards, so we should be okay. Are we touching that one block that we needed? Yes, we are. Right? Yes. Okay, perfect. So let's start the light show. And then we're going to know where the middle is, not just from there, but we can also tell by the design factor with the little slit here, which is more or less going to be windows. Blocks, we're just going to throw it right here. And all the curves we'll leave alone. And now all this will be buildable a little bit quicker. Can I reach the other side? I want to say yes. Building repairs right there. The far reach, so it should be okay. Okay, so there's the light show if you care. Let's just hide behind that so the sun don't blind us too much. Look at those. I think 12 building repairs doing the work, which is an amazing sight right there. But yeah, we do also need to put the cargo in the station. We need to put a lot of stuff in the station. So there's that. The hydrogen tanks and everything we can leave as a hauler. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I think that should be it. Okay, so we could start heading out for the scavenging mission. So we could start with the scavenging mission because we haven't done that in a while, and we could utilize a ship to upgrade Big Blue if it's a good ship. Okay, so let's do that. One thing's first, turrets. we need to save them as a grouping. So 600 is max for interiors, which is correct. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're good here. Okay, perfect. So of course, what we do, we don't need target neutral. So we do large ships, large stations, neutral, leave off, enemies on, enemy locking, and we go for weapons only. Let's go default and switch that back to weapons just in case. So BB turrets would be good to go. So the grouping, turn that on and off. Right now it's on, which we can turn off. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do here. We didn't group the welders, so BB welders. So this will be on or off, same thing. Thrusters, we didn't even take care of the thruster part, which we have a lot of thrusters. Way thrusters than we really think. And most of it was hidden, so that's always fun. Hopefully that's not hidden no more. Alright, I think that's good. We don't need this grouping, so get rid of that. Alright, so we need BB gas and BB brakes. So that means all this minus the backwards, which looks like we don't have a lot of backward thrust, so that's a little alarming. And then backward thrust, that's all we got. So that's BB brakes. Okay. Did we capture all that correctly? I hope so. It looks like it. And I'm going to have to unhide all these things here. Not a big fan of it being hidden. Well, I guess some of these things can be hidden because there's no like real interaction with them. So there's also that. All right. We should be good here. Building repair is doing its thing. I'm still actually surprised that it didn't finish that build quicker than that. And since we're almost done, let me just put in the next half once this is complete. And that one's going to be built right on it, so shouldn't be a problem. Let's get this jump started here really quick. Oh, and I might also do the plates. And we're just going to take this off really quick. Building repair off. Get back to projection. What do we have here? Oh, interesting. We could do increase, decrease, offset this way. So we could do that. So we're going to decrease it so we're out here. All right, so we just need to get here. So we were at 22 to 29, so it's 7 blocks away. Is it 7 blocks wide? It should be, right? Well, can't tell from there. We can tell from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 blocks away. All right, plug back in the light show, and we should get going with the Mayday scavenging. Okay, light show's back on. And would that be as far as I want to go with the hangar? Potentially. It's even out in terms of how far we want to go, right? Nope, we're still missing one section. So let's go with one more section and we'll figure out what to do with the sidings and everything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and take this for joyride. Here's our acceleration. Here's our brakes. And I think we're okay here. We may or may not need another gyroscope. It's moving okay. Alright, so 9 away here in this direction. Is one. Is it towards the sun? That's gonna be fun. I can't see a thing. Alright, right there. It's not towards the sun. Well, yes, it is. So it's like right there from what I can tell. I mean, I don't necessarily need a camera on this guy to get out and use my binoculars, but I think we should probably plug in a camera here somewhere. Where, I do not know. See, it's either a top mounted camera up here on this grid or cameras along here. I don't know. Or I feel like a top mounted cam here would be nice too, but what if we did something like this and throw in the camera? That could kind of work too. Kind of weird, but could kind of work. Okay. Need a computer. Okay, so we should be able to do camera right over here. Decent spot for it, I guess. Right below where we are. Okay, let me heal up a little bit because we did ran into our station a little bit. Camera right here on view. And we should be able to see the Mayday right there. Perfect. We'll turn off our brakes, go full speed ahead, 9K. And we should make it there fairly soon. We also do have a jump drive on this thing, right? Or is it? Yeah, we do have a jump drive on this thing. So we should put that here too. So we could technically jump to our destination, but it should be okay. Our AI, oh, we should turn that on and off as well. The AI right here, but we have our turrets off anyway, so we should be okay. So AI behavior on and off. So right now it's on. Just fine, so I can kind of tell what's going on. I don't like where the sun is though, but here's the Mayday. About 3 away, so I might want to stop a little bit now. If I turn on my turrets, 2.5. Put on turrets. It's not going to detect yet. My artillery is the first thing that's going to detect first because it's 2 kilometers away. I kind of want to see how that reacts. If I have this even set up correctly. So we are nearly there. I'm going to slow down. Just want to see what happens. It's probably going to target those things there. Okay, so it does kind of target what we need to target, but it's not going to shoot yet, is it? Or is it not, it's not going to shoot at all. I have to shoot it, right? Is that how it works? Oh, it does shoot it. Okay, that's awesome. not exactly what I wanted, but that's awesome. Ooh, that triggered the, I think that triggered an explosion on another part of the ship. That's not what I want. Whoops. That's shoot. Not expected that. All right, so we gotta figure out where the other turrets are. I know there was one on this side, so if we can get that one shot down with the artillery, that'd be awesome. The only question is, what's gonna aim for that? Is it gonna aim for that? It aimed for that one over there instead. So that's not what I want. I need it to aim for a specific ones. Like the one right over here, which is like an interior turret. That's what I really needed to do. Oh, we're getting way too close. There's a few interior turrets there. And that should be it. Oh, that could be a little bit more than I needed in terms of shooting that. All right, let's take a closer look. There could be more turrets, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Now there's a little bit more mines and stuff like that, but okay, what is this ship? So it's a small cargo container. This is encounter cargo vessel. Okay. We'll claim you. Nothing in the cargo container. Is there any more turrets? That's what we need to worry ourselves with. Nope. Is it hidden? Looks like no turrets. All right, good. So, well, as much as we can see, there's no more turrets. And there, we got a friend of Steve's here. And definitely a ship that we've taken over once before, I want to say. So I'm not sure what any of these things does. Oh, there's whips. Artificial horizon script on here. That's interesting. What's on this one then? Not sure which script this is, but interesting enough. We did lose Steve, but now we have him back. That's to the bridge. There's a medical room, which is awesome. Nothing in there. We gotta be careful. Things can explode if we're in the wrong area, I believe. Alright, so it's just a cargo vessel type thing. Please leave to the outside. That's a gyroscope. That scared me for a second. I thought it may have been a warhead. Ice. Okay. That's kind of worth it. Kind of. You head over to the bridge. Oh, more friends of Steve. Which we did lose Steve, by the way, in our warship battle. Alright, let's see. I think we've done one of these before, but might as well see what this one's all about as well.
Due to miscalculation during resupply at the shipyard, we are short on fuel. Not in immediate danger. Now setting course to a nearby small asteroid patch to check for ice. No new logs found.
Alright, so yeah, that was interesting. Here's the remote control, so if we do want to fly this thing back, if we can, we could do that. This thing is more or less, yeah, it's a station, so we should be okay in that front. Some batteries and everything like that. Alright, let's go explore the rest of this ship really quickly. We gotta be careful. What blew up? This blew up. Because it was next to like a warhead or whatever the case may be. So here's a warhead right there. I mean, do I have enough time to like speed into it and take it out, or would it trigger right away? So there's also that. Question, where is my ship currently? We flew close to it this way. So it should be in this direction. Right there. We should really have a beacon on this thing. So, or an antenna on, so we know where the ship is. I think we have an antenna on there. We don't have an antenna, so we gotta be careful of that. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. Okay, we could fly this thing a little bit closer for sure. Turrets are off. Let's turn off the behavior, the AI behavior as well. So yes, great point in the comments. Love your suggestions as always. So keep it going. Because I've never really played with the AI blocks too much. As much as I should, though, at least. And that was a good pointer. So now I can utilize artillery and assault cannons a lot better. Okay, maybe not get too close. But we could bring back this ship here. Okay, what I wanted to try was to kind of run right into the, what's it call it? Warhead. Ooh, there's a interior turret right here. Not sure why it's just sitting here, but it might be emptied. Nope. No power. Potentially. Nope. I actually thought I grabbed that, but I guess not. Okay, small cargo container. I'm just gonna check the cargo container, see what's in there, and absolutely nothing. That's great. I don't know what's in this one, but we grabbed from this one already, I believe. No, we didn't. We grabbed from the one over here. Yeah, so we can dismantle this for the parts. To check what's inside here, if anything. So, don't know if that's gonna separate the grid. I hope not. Possible. Great. I really hate that when we fix it, it's not hacked. So we're gonna do it again. Oh, there's iron in here, so we can bring that back if necessary. We don't have a refinery here, so we need to kind of get that situated if we do need to get things moving along. Grab the rest of the refinery there. Refinery iron. There's another car container right over here that we can utilize. So, ooh, that's a lot of car containers. I hope it has decent amount of stuff here, though. What is in this one? Nothing. Great. Okay, won't be able to build out quickly. Okay, what's in this one? Silicon. Lots of silicon. Oh, that's crazy. I think it blew up the hydrogen tank because it's a hydrogen ship, it looks like. And hydrogen no more in this case. So, yeah, I think it chain reaction blew up a hydrogen. Not great because I could have utilized the hydrogen. But whatever. Looks like I need 2 quick runs of this to get all the silicon out, which shouldn't be an issue. And then we could kind of grind it down or bring it back to base. I'm just going to grind it down, to be honest. The only thing is that I do miss the Stingray where it did actually have everything we needed, like a refinery, the grinders, and everything like that to take out a ship. Although there is some asteroids right there in the way, so it's going to be a little bit harder to do too. I should really bring the ship a little closer so I could return stuff faster instead of doing what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I should have done that before and blown up the hydrogen. Could have utilized it, but should be okay. I mean, we have 2 hydrogen tanks here, which is decent, but maybe not enough, right? Oh, we're 75. We're okay. We should be fine. Okay, so other than that, we're looking at something like that. Will we be able to rush it and take it out? I kind of want whatever's in there. Let's give it a shot. What is... Oh, no, trigger. Never mind. Jeez. I think I had time to do it, to be honest, but I hesitated. It detected and it blew up. So here we go. We're gonna try that one more time. Let's see if we can get this. Ah, we grabbed the sensor first, so that was bad. Nope, this one right there. All right, let's try this one more time. Ready and go. Nope, we can't make it. So better for it to blow up. Think that took care of all the warheads, if I'm correct this time around. Which I may or may not be. I think we're good here. All right, time to loot up this station. What is the best way to station ship? What's the best way we're gonna do this? Oh wait, there's some hydrogen in this ship still. Where's the hydrogen tank? Because it is lighting up. Okay, so there is still hydrogen running on this thing, but I don't know where. Right here. Hydrogen tank. Perfect. So we'll take over that. And we could easily load up on that. But let's get our ship here, and I guess we could attach it to this conveyor. Oh, there's not a hydrogen tank, but that's busted. We could connect it somewhere where we could transfer stuff out. Doesn't look like there's a lot of spots to do that, but maybe here. What is this? This is an O2H2 system, which may or may not have ice. Does. Perfect. So yeah, we can do. Honestly, we should just put build and repair on the ship and have it strip strip it instead of me grinding. I forgot about that. Unless we want to keep this ship for ourselves and attach it to Big Blue. It's a little bit more of a mess than we need it to be. Let me think here. Can we have this attached like for Big Blue? So where's the bridge? The bridge was... This is likely the back. This is it's very close to a mining ship that we I think this is the back of the Stingray at one point, right? It looks familiar. Although I could be wrong. So this whole thing can go. I don't care about this one. This one, on the other hand, we could utilize, but it's a little bit messed up too. So how can we utilize it? On Big Blue. Does it work as a tailpiece? I don't think so. What is that just floating right there? Scrap? Interesting. Okay, so it's a large piece. Will it fit okay back here? It kind of could. Is it worth doing that? It'll be a larger ship. I mean, I don't mind making the ship larger. It might work back here if we want to keep it. All right, so let's see. Can we even utilize build and repair in this ship anyways? That's question number one. We could potentially put in a hangar here. Actually, we didn't want to do build and repair because it's going to repair the ship if it gets attacked. But of course, we could be responsible and not turn it on during battles and such. But we turn it on more or less just to grind the ship down, because we don't want to spend the time to really grind down the ship and take too much time out of there. So there's no good placement that I can see for building repair either. So we could probably put one or two. And question is, do we even have all the mats for it? I don't believe we do, but there's a chance we do have it. All right, there's a chance we could do right here and right there on that side. So we'll throw that there. We may or may not have enough for building repair, but we could always... I don't know. I have doubts of doing this. I really don't like to be too cheesy when it comes to this whole situation, but let's just do it anyways. For now. Again, we may not have all the mats for this, but we can always collect it from the other ship. We'll just throw in... If we could throw in one or two, it'd be fine for now. Yeah, we need... small steel tubes, large steel tubes, and things like that, which we're not carrying now. So it looks like we're gonna have to go on a grinding mission regardless. There's a bunch of other stuff just floating around, which this is what would be a nuisance if we were gonna do this by hand. So yeah, again, if we're gonna do build and repair on the ship, we're gonna be responsible here and not use it during battle to fix up the ship. We need a small steel tubes, which is going to come from here. I think we need a little bit of computers as well, so we can have to situate that too. There we go. Perfect. All right, so only one build and repair now, which is not going to be that great, obviously. Ooh. It'll be nice and slow regardless, so we're going to use the color here really quick. Okay, so build and repair. Before we turn it on, we gotta set it up correctly. So fly mode on, and then there's the cleanup and or the grind color. So let's set the grind colors to pick current build color. I think that should set it that way in this case. Okay, and then we just do fly mode. No, we do on. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't fix anything. Oh, it's already grabbing from this one. Oh, wait. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. It is going to grab off of the other one. as well. Oh, it is repair my ship too. So yeah, this is not exactly what I wanted. So, I want it to only be used during back in base. Okay, so we probably shouldn't utilize this then. Yeah, it would probably be a better idea if we don't do that. So we might just have to do this hand grinding for now, which is fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, so not having a grinding type ship to do this it's a little troublesome. But it's not like we could do much here either. I can't necessarily call it my ship. And because of build and repair. So that's the problem. Alright, so we're just gonna, you know what, scrap it and put it in here. A lot easier that way. Okay. Here's a gyroscope. Should have parts to fix this. Of course, we gotta hack it. Big pain in the butt. Oh,